everyone, Dr. Beck Riches here. Welcome to our first Stretch of the Week installment. Really with this Stretch of the Week, I just want to be adding value to you and helping us all along our health journey a little bit and to improve function in our bodies. This stretch that we'll be doing this week is for everybody and anybody who feels like they are a little bit stressed constantly, or for example feel like they have slightly rounded shoulders and a bad posture, and it's a really amazing stretch to open up the front of our bodies. What we find is that most people have these rounded shoulders, and we're doing everything in our lives in front of us, right? So when we wake up, we might eat breakfast in front of us, then we might drive to work, sit at a computer, hunched forward, head forward, and then we might drive home and then sit on the couch in that kind of slouched position and then go to bed, and often in that side sleeping fetal position. And that's a really common thing that we find with people. The other common thing is that most people are in a slightly elevated stressed state. We all live busy lives, we have stress, and it's that sympathetic dominant state. So we have two parts of our nervous system: our sympathetic nervous system, which is our fight or flight, run away from the saber-toothed tiger way back when. That part of our nervous system that is responsible for our stress, and that is often elevated with us. And so we also have our opposite side of our nervous system, because everything in balance, right, which is our parasympathetic nervous system. This is our rest and digest and repair, and this is what we all need a little bit more of in our lives. So this is a fantastic stretch for that as well. So what we're going to be doing this week is using one of these guys. This is a posture pole. So as you can see, it's a nice long foam roller, similar to a foam roller, but it's cut in half, as you can see. If you don't have one of these but you do have a foam roller, you can absolutely use that too. The stretch will be slightly more intense, so you can lay on it for slightly less amount of time, or if you're really flexible, you might find that that's okay for you. If you don't have one of these or a foam roller at all, what you can use is some towels. So you can roll up at least 3 towels, I would recommend. I only have one here, but I just wanted to show you rolling it lengthwise, and you could even do more than 3 towels. So you really want it to be enough, so when you lay over it, you're getting a little bit of opening up. You're not just kind of squashing the towels down to nothing. I'm going to use the posture pole today to show you. So what we want to do is pop that on the ground, and then what we're going to do is just sit on the very end of it. So we want to make sure that our pelvis is on the posture pole, and the pole will be running lengthways along our spine. So what you can do now is just lay back and making sure that our head is also on the posture pole. So our entire spine is on the posture pole. At this point, we want to make sure our knees are bent, and really what that does is helps to stabilize our pelvis. So we don't want to be laying with this too much of an arch in our back. We just want to be nice and flat. The same with our head. We don't want to be arching our head back, tucking the chin, and just relaxing. What we can then do is open the arms out wide and relax. So you won't feel an intense stretch at the front of your body, but what you will feel is just a nice opening. And again, that really depends on your level of flexibility. Whether you're super flexible or not very flexible at all, this still has that really lovely effect on that parasympathetic nervous system. So it's still important, even if you're not feeling an intense stretch, just to do this anyway. So we want to stay here for about 5 minutes. So you can imagine at the end of a long day, coming home and just laying on here for 5 minutes. You can close your eyes, you can pop some music on, or a meditation, or whatever you want really. You really just want to be laying on this pole for about 5 minutes. And that's it. That's all we have to do. So again, just to reiterate, Really lovely stretch to open up the front of our bodies so we're not reversing that kind of hunched forward posture that we all have, decreasing our stress levels and allowing our posture to open up and be nice and straight again. And that's it for this week. So I really hope that you have found value. If you have any questions or if you're having trouble finding a posture pole or whatever it may be, please do reach out, send me a message or an email or whatever it may be, and I'm really happy to answer any questions. And also please share with your friends if you found value in this. So I will be back next week with another stretch. I'm really open to feedback as well, so if there's something particular that you would like to see, I'm happy to go through that too. But until then, I hope you have a beautiful day and a really healthy week, and I will see you next week. Okay, bye.